I'm Brian Davis for your San Francisco Giants post-game recap here at Momo's here in downtown San Francisco Friday night. Down there at AT&T Park, the Giants once again, the bats fell silent, and the Giants were able to get one run. Giants falling 3-1 to the Milwaukee Brewers Friday night on Orange Friday down at AT&T Park. That's Bumgarner, who took the loss, went 8 innings, 3 runs earned off on 7 hits, walked 1 with 5 strikeouts. His counterpart, Chase Anderson, 6 innings pitched, giving up an earned run with 4 hits, with walked none with 3 strikeouts. He ended up getting the win. The Giants' only run came by an RBI single by Brandon Crawford, and Alan Hansen went 2 for 4 in the contest. And other than that, Giants said that they did mount a threat in the bottom of the 8th inning, but Buster Posey hit in an inning bases loaded ground out, and that was the difference of tonight's game. So the final totals of the game: Brewers 3 runs, 7 hits, with 6 runners left on base. The Giants 1 run, 6 hits with 5 errors. Or correction, the Brewers had 7 hits. The winning pitcher, Chase Anderson, improves his record to 7-7. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. His record drops to 3-4. Save goes to Nabel, his 14th of the season. There are no home runs in the contest. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes before a paid crowd of 40,414. So the Giants, with the loss, drops their record to 52-53. They're now 6.5 games behind the Dodgers in the National League West, and they're 5 games behind the Arizona Diamondbacks for the second wild card in the National League. The Brewers did make a transaction on Friday night during the game. They acquired third baseman Mike Moustakas from the Kansas City Royals in exchange for minor leaguers Brett Phillips and Jorge Lopez. And we'll check out the scores around the National League playoff picture in the National League playoff scoreboard chase. It was the Dodgers defeating the Atlanta Braves 4-1 in Atlanta at SunTrust Field. The Nationals defeat the Miami Marlins in South Florida and Miami 9-1. It was the Pirates over the Mets 5-4. As the Pirates have now won 13 of their last 15, or has won 12 of their last 14. Correction, 13 of their last 15. It was the Cardinals over the Cubs by a score of 5-2. The Rockies defeat the Oakland A's 3-1 at Coors Field, and the Arizona Diamondbacks defeat the Padres in San Diego at Petco Park 6-2. Check out the wild card. So we look at the standings. The Diamondbacks are a game and a half back. Rockies are 2 games behind the Dodgers. Giants are 6.5 games back. In the wild card, the Brewers have a commanding 2.5 game lead over the Braves or the Diamondbacks for the first wild card. And then it's the Braves are a half game back behind the Diamondbacks, as the Rockies 3 back. Both the Cardinals and the Nationals are 4 games out, and then the Giants sit at 5 games back. Just a reminder, coming up, the Giants will have their Wall of Fame celebration of the class of 2018. They'll honor Matt Cain, Brian Wilson, and Ryan Vogelsong Saturday afternoon outside of the ballpark at 8 downtown San Francisco. The ceremonies will begin at 2 p.m. The Giants will be back in action Saturday night. They'll take on the Milwaukee Brewers for the 3rd game of the 4-game set. It'll be Johnny Cueto hoping to beat the Giant stopper against Joaquin Chacon, who just recently got acquired from the Padres, who was 9-3 with a 3.58 ERA. First pitch is at 6:05 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The game will be seen on NBC Sports Bay Area and on the Giants radio flagship station, KMBR 680. For the latest Giants news and so much more, go to sfgiants.com. That's sfgiants.com. Once again, the final score. I'm Brian Davis, and this is your San Francisco Giants recap. The Giants lose to the Brewers 3-1 on Friday night. I'm Brian Davis. So long for your San Francisco Giants post-game recap.